It's never too late to celebrate young love, is it? What's up, weirdos? It's Laura here. Thanks for coming back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hello, what's up? I'm Laura, and today I'm going to be doing a tag video that I was actually tagged in like almost 2 months ago. So my brother Kevin, he has a YouTube channel as well. If you don't follow him, you should check him out. He is linked in the description. His channel is called Kevlandia, and he created a like writing and book tag for Valentine's Day, and he tagged me in it, and I had every intention of doing it. I was a little behind on it, but literally the day I planned, my dog is snorting in the background per usual. Literally the day I planned to record it is the day I fell down the stairs. And I just never got a chance to get around to it, and I was wanting to film something today. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that tag because it was fun, and I love to talk about writing and books and all that stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do. So this is his Valentine's Day reading writing tag. So I'm just gonna answer these questions. Okay, so first, are love stories in your books usually more of a side story, the main focus, or non-existent, and why? Well, I believe every story is a love story, at least in my life. I am one of those people that just like, I need there to be a love story. It doesn't have to be the central focus. And sometimes I feel like when they're central focused, it's misplaced. But for my writing, I feel like they're always simultaneous. They're not side, but they're not main. It's like the action is happening, the plot is happening at the same time that love is happening. So I guess I would say main, but I don't write romance. Like, there's romance in my books, all my books, but there's also like character development, story, you know. Not that you can have character development in romance. You know what I'm trying to say. There's other, that's not the main focus, but it is always a main focus. I don't know if I'm answering these. All right, number 2, what is your favorite type of love trope to write? Enemies to lovers, etc. Well, okay. So I like 2 different kinds. I love a good love triangle. I know people don't like love triangles. I love them. I love the push, the pull, the yearning, the angst. I love it all, okay? But I also love not enemies to like lovers or whatever. Well, I don't know about lovers, but I like the sort of like, I didn't think I would like you. I don't think we'd have anything in common, or sort of like, we're so different yet so alike. Like that kind of stuff, you know? I also really like, and this is gonna happen, I do not like my hair these days, you guys. North Carolina is not good to my hair. I had so much better hair in California. Anyway, I have a book idea that I want to write soon that, and maybe I guess it is kind of in my current book as well. I also like falling for unsuspecting people. So like, I feel like a lot of times books, it's always like the cute, like hunky, popular guy or like whatever. And I kind of like the unsuspecting guys that like you sometimes look over, but they're really like the best guys. So I really like that trope too. So kind of like falling in love with the nerd or the quiet, shy guy, that kind of thing. What is the most difficult part about writing love into your stories? So for me, the most difficult part is also the thing that I love the most, which is tension. I love tension. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have any problem with insta love. I just don't. If you got me there and I'm there, then I'm there, and I'm fine with that. But I don't like to write it because my favorite is the oh, we gotta get there, like the yearning, the like, the angst, the like subtle, like for example, in Divergent, when he's like drunk and he whispers in her ear that she's like, just those little like things that are subtle along the way. Oh, I live for those, but they're hard to write for me. Like, I don't know if I'm doing it, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm getting into it too quickly, and I want there to be more like build up, and it always seems really obvious to me that I'm building up for that, but I don't want it to seem obvious. I want it to be like peppered in. Do you write from love experience or fantasy? So I think I do a little bit of both, because I actually have a beautiful love story. I've been with my husband we've been together 16 years this year. We've been together since I was 20. I'm not 36 yet, but we haven't been together 16 years yet either. It'll be 16 and I'll be 36. Anyway, I'm aging myself. I love to bring in elements of our love story because I think it's beautiful. If you want to know our love story, I have that linked in the description. Check out that video we made together. It's so cute. But I also pull from other love stories that I love. I am a sucker for love stories, and so I love to pull elements from the love stories that I really liked and like use those as inspiration. Have I ever fallen in love with a character I write? Yeah, my first book, oh, Pin, I love him, and hopefully someday I will get him in a book published, but oh, and my current love character, Locke, I'm really like, I'm almost there with him, I think. Pin will always have my heart, I think. He was my first book love that I wrote. What ship can you not get behind no matter how much other people love it? Okay, Gale. Gale and Katniss, although I don't know who even ships those anymore, but also the Shatter Me. I'll never get behind Warner. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say it. Nope, don't ship that. I also did not ship in the Uglies book. I cannot get behind Zane and whatever her name is. It's like escaping me right now, but you know what I'm trying to say. There's a lot, guys. I tend to not like a lot of the ships that people like. I'm on the fence with Feyre and Rhysand. I have a lot of thoughts about that, so I'll just leave that there. Number 7, who is your favorite love interest in any work of fiction? I have so many, but I feel like the 3 that stand out to me is Day in the Legend series, Heart Eyes, Josh from Isla and the Happily Ever After. Oh, Josh Wasserstein. And then my boy Peeta. Peeta forever. Peeta for life. Number 8, what is your favorite romantic plot line in a book? Doesn't have to be a romance novel. My favorite romantic plot line. Not sure. I love Peeta and Katniss. I think they're so, like, I could just go on for days, guys, about how beautiful that love is and how they are, like, they can only be the only ones to love each other. They've gone through something no one else can understand, and I don't know, I have a lot to say about that. And then Day and June in the Legend series. I mean, perfection, okay? Oh, I just remembered I also really like in Anna Guerre's Razorland trilogy. I really like Deuce and Fade. I love their love story, and I love Fade so much. So he's probably up there with Josh and Day and Peeta. So 9, what is something love related that you want to see more of in books? I want to see, that's a good question. I want to see more of people, I think kind of what I was saying before, like people falling in love with people. That sounds kind of weird, but I feel like a lot of times we don't have a lot of like plus size girls and like, you know, maybe plus size boys or nerdy boys or like small boys. You know, I feel like it's always like big girl gets the hot boy or nerdy boy gets the hot girl. It's like, why can't we have like big girl, you know, falls for the nerdy boy and realizes nerdy boy is way better than hot boy, you know, that kind of stuff. I would like more of that, more realistic kinds of like relationships. And because most of the time the hot boys, the super athletic, whatever, you know, they're not the best. And there's a lot of other great guys out there. So I'm just kind of over like the hot trope. It's different if someone like looks hot to you, and then there's like the hot, like everyone thinks they're hot kind of thing. Number 10, what is your favorite love trope to read? I love love triangles. I don't know why, but I love them. And then the last one is, what is your least favorite love trope to read? Okay. I hate when authors make you hate a character, like, and then turn him into a love interest. Like, I think there's a difference between like a bad boy that you're like, ooh, he's a bad boy. And then like, ew, he is the worst. He is terrible. And then the next book, you're like, shusha, just kidding. He's not terrible. We tricked you. All that was a lie. It was a dream. It was whatever. You know, I hate that. And I also hate the opposite. Don't make me love a character and then in book 2 be like, shusha, just kidding. He's the worst. He's terrible. He's a tyrant. Like, don't lead me astray. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. And there's a lot of books that do that. I won't name names. You know who you are. That's all for that book tag. That was fun. I enjoyed doing it. Hopefully you got to know a little bit more about me and my writing and what I like to read. And I know this is really late, but if anyone wants to do the book tag, go on ahead and make sure that you mention my brother in the description, Kevin over at Kevlandia. Go check out his video of this. If you haven't yet, I will also link that down in the description. So what about you guys? How do you feel about love in books? Do you like a good love story? Do you write a good love story? What's your favorite? I want to hear from you guys because I feel like I might be in. I have one specific question. Do you like love triangles? Because I feel like a lot of people say they don't like love triangles just because they're like, oh, I don't like a love triangle. But I think you all secretly love love triangles. So comment down below, let me know. Do you love a good love triangle? All right, guys, thank you so much, as always, for watching. Make sure that you like this video, and if you like me, make sure you hit subscribe. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.